to Whitby. Now, if any of you have ever been to Whitby, you know they've got a very long, illustrious maritime history.
Yes.
And they're very proud of it, rightly so. And the heroes to me are the lifeboat men and women. You know, I mean, they're sort of brave people who go out, risk their lives to save others. You know, but of course, whenever you get heroes, you get villains. And in this case, it's the pirates. And Whitby was home to one of the cruelest, evilest pirates that ever sailed the seven seas. He was an ugly, cruel man. When I say he was ugly, he got a heavily pockmarked face, he got a large, broken nose, he got a big, ugly mouth with ugly teeth, and his eyes were the worst things because they're different colours, yeah, different sizes, and he seemed to be looking to different directions at the same time. Now he was a strong man. I mean, he got big, strong shoulders. He got big, strong hands, and he would have been a giant of a man, except for one thing. He only got little short legs. Yeah. They were so short that everybody called him Old Gravel Horse. Not to his face, of course. I mean, that would have been stupid. I mean, this guy, he'd have you disposed of as soon as look at you. But, as I say, Old Gravel Horse, as weird as he was, the weirdest thing about him was his wife. Because as ugly as he was, she was beautiful. And some people had said he'd made a pact with the devil for her hand in marriage. But the truth, well, that was a bit more simple, you see. Had been born into real poverty, and she hated it. And she married the pirate, because he could give her the better things in life. Now, when he was back in harbour in Whitby, they could be seen walking around the town together, arm in arm, and she'd be dressed in it, good boots and it, either a nice dress or, if in the winter, a good warm coat, and she'd be looking down on top of his little bald head there, and he'd be glancing round and snarling if anybody was stupid enough to look at his beautiful wife. Now, I'm painting a picture of marital harmony here, but it wasn't really like that, because though the pirate loved his wife dearly, she hated his guts. And at home behind locked doors, well, she gave him a hell of a time. And it's quite often that he went to sea, bearing the bruises and cuts where she belted him with something heavy. And if ever he returned from one of his trips without a suitable present, well, got it. Now, one of his favourite tricks was he'd pretend that his own ship was in jeopardy. And then when another boat would come to help him, well, his pirates, they'd be hiding, they'd leap out, they'd quickly dispose of the other crew and throw them over the side, and they'd loot the boat. And this is just what was happening this particular day. About to come in to help him, his pirates had got out and disposed of the rest of the crew, but there was a young lady on board. And this young lady was wearing a beautiful scarf around her shoulders. And one of the pirates was just about to see her off when the old captain saw this beautiful scarf that she'd got. He held his hand up and stopped the pirate. He asked her for the scarf. And she passed it to him, and he held it up. And it was beautiful. It was a bluey green, just the same colour as the sea. And if you held it up, you could almost see through it. It was a real beautiful thing. So he carefully folded it up and placed it in his breast pocket. Then he signalled his pirates to get on with the job, and they quickly disposed of the young lady, and she was thrown over the side. Now, many times on his way back home, he took that scarf out and looked at it and thought, that will make a lovely present for my wife. When he got home, he presented it to her. There was a sticky moment when, you know, he thought perhaps she'll realise it's not brand new. But no, it was a beautiful thing and she loved it. She put it round her shoulders and she went into the bedroom and sat herself down in front of the mirror. And then went to look at her own beautiful reflection in the mirror. But instead of her own reflection, she saw the image of the previous owner of that scarf. Because this lady had been in the water for nearly a fortnight now, so she wasn't a pretty sight. She'd got a big gash on her forehead where the pirate had hit her with a cutlass. Her cheeks were all puffed up, her eyes were bulging, and, well, the fish had been at it, they nibbled little bits off her nose and her ears, and wasn't a pretty sight at all. Well, when the pirate's wife saw this, she thought she'd lost her beauty. And it was, you know, very precious to her. She let out a scream, and she turned and she ran right past the pirate before he could stop her. And off she went down towards the quay. Well, old Gravel he chased off after her, you know, but he couldn't. No way he could catch up with her, you know, with his short legs. When she got down to the quay, she threw herself into the river and was quickly washed out to sea. It was... Nobody could stop it, but it was about 3 days later when they recovered the body and they brought it back to Whitby. But by that time, the old pirate, he died of a broken heart. So they were buried together up in St Mary's Church, which is up on the top of the hill next to the Abbey. And you know, if you're ever in Whitby again, move away from the east side, the touristy side, you know, the Candy Floss and the Kiss Me Quick Hats and things like that, and go across the swing bridge, up the 200 steps, which takes you up to St Mary's Church, and have a look. You'll see a plain grave, it just says, the pirate's grave. And that's where old Gravel Arse and his beautiful wife are buried together.